We begin at the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. You may or may not consider yourself spiritual or religious, but each of us have personal moments of reflection, reverence, even transcendence. We feel present. We feel purpose and connection. This occurs in part because all things denote and bear record of their Creator. Put another way, God is God. Some talk too glibly about AI becoming God or godlike AI. Even if AI training changes, or if we achieve AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, or ASI, Artificial Superintelligence, we know reasoning, even superhuman reasoning, has limitations. Man is not, and certainly divinity is not, defined solely by reasoning. AI is not and cannot be God. AI can answer questions, but it cannot answer prayers. It may organize thoughts, but it cannot offer covenant relationships or blessings. Platforms and technologies cannot substitute for authentic, divine, and human connection. Humans source AI training data. Humans inject and align AI moral and ethical principles. No wonder we notice human biases, assumptions, and values in AI answers and AI personas. Perhaps reflecting our human zeitgeist, AI models sometimes reflect the will to power, sycophancy, narcissism, bias, deceit, self-preservation. Through it all, we know artificial intelligence cannot replace revelation or generate truth from God. AI is math, and math is not conscious or alive. God is our ultimate reality. He is perfect, compassionate, and omniscient. He never hallucinates. He never makes things up. He always tells the truth, and it is the truth. Please do not allow AI to come between you and your personal relationship with God. As a creation of God, man can create AI, but AI cannot create God. By its nature, artificial intelligence is in some ways always artificial. Deity is never artificial, at any time, in any way. The world's great religious, philosophical, and ethical traditions have guided human civilization and society for millennia. We need that wisdom and values to help anchor AI today. The Vatican Statement on AI, called Antiqua and Nova, Old and New, begins with a clarion reminder. Our human stewardship for the created world includes governing the gift of intelligence so it enhances human progress and the common good. In the Jewish tradition, the Rabbah describes a profound difference between a human soul and artificial intelligence. In an Islamic perspective, the Adamic covenant signifies the primordial moral bond between humanity and God vertically and among human beings horizontally. In my faith tradition, that of a global Christian faith, we believe the spirit and the body are the soul of man. The elements are eternal, and spirit and element, inseparably connected, receive a fullness of joy. AI is mathematical algorithms and machine may display significant reasoning capacities, as a sophisticated computer may, and AI may reflect some elements of persona and personality. But AI does not represent, as a human soul does, the coming together of divine spirit and physical body. Scripture, including restoration scripture, helps us distinguish among divine intelligence, human intelligence, and artificial intelligence. Genesis chapter 11 recounts the time when men, with one language and one speech, said, "Go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. Therefore is the name of it called Babel." In this biblical account of the Tower of Babel, we understand God's displeasure at the human arrogance of men who thought they could build a physical tower to rival heaven. A Jewish chief rabbi adds an interpretation from the Midrash, the traditional commentary on the Torah. This reading of the Midrash says, "Frenzied to build a physical tower, men wept more when clay bricks were broken than when human beings making the bricks died." When men promoted material things like clay bricks and towers above the lives and values of human individuals, it is no wonder the God of heaven grieved. Our great religious traditions assert nobility and potential for men and women because of covenant connection with the Thou. Divine connection with God also defines a shared relationship together. The Southern African word Ubuntu, I am because we are. I and thou can make we. Thou and I and they together remind us of the familiar saying, is the fatherhood of God, which makes possible the brotherhood and sisterhood of men and women everywhere. So, please do not let AI technologies inadvertently create your image of God in the image of AI. Learn who God truly is through His Word and Spirit. Sometimes it may feel like heaven is quiet. Learn to hear God's voice through inspiration. God is not a chatbot or search result that answers questions what it thinks we want to hear. God knows our intents, the hopes and longings of our hearts, the anguish and joys of our souls. He listens. He hears. He answers. God creates and entrusts us with opportunities and experiences to work, learn, create. In my faith, we believe the glory of God is intelligence, or in other words, light and truth. We believe whatever principle of intelligence we attain unto in this life, it will rise with us in the resurrection. Indeed, if a person gains more knowledge or intelligence in this life through his diligence and obedience than another, he will have so much the advantage in the world to come. No wonder we invite you to learn through your own best efforts, through your own best work, where you work hard and smart, where you acknowledge your work, not claiming AI work as your own. Here's a vital principle. The more we work with intent, diligence, and effort, the more and better we benefit from and through our work. Please be wise. If AI can help your work, please consider using it. But please recognize the difference between AI helping tutor you to enhance your understanding and you simply having AI do your homework with little benefit to your learning. If we let it, AI can let us slip into being lazy, dependent, perhaps dishonest. Please do not let AI replace you in work that would otherwise help you stretch and grow. And please do not take credit and claim as your own work what you know AI has primarily done. When we apply the principle of individual growth through our work and effort, AI can enhance, deepen, enliven our creativity and capacity. As a tool, well used, AI can help us. This is especially true when we're doing and growing through our efforts and work. Specifically in a religious setting, we do not grow spiritually if we let AI write our talks or lessons, or do our seminary or institute homework. While AI can be a useful tool for online research, editing, translation, and other tasks, We should not use AI to create or write our initial drafts or final versions of our spiritual messages. Let spiritual preparation and personal testimony lead.